Hello, friends from across the nation and around the world. I'm Martin, and you are listening to Dad's Bedtime Stories. Tonight, we'll be headed back into the voicemail to see what we have for listener suggestions. Let's see.
Hi, my name is Juliana. I am from Quartz Hill, California. I had an idea for the summer camp planet where you go to a robotics camp and you build a robot, but something is wrong with the code and it goes bad. Bye. I love your podcast.
Well, that is an excellent idea. I've really been wanting to head back to the summer camp planet, and I've just been sitting here waiting for summer camp planet suggestions, people. If you've never listened to a Summer Camp Planet episode before, the premise is that there's this planet where all sorts of summer camps exist. More types of summer camps than you could probably imagine. Any type of summer camp that you could probably imagine. So, if you have an idea for a type of summer camp you'd like me to imagine and turn into a story, you can leave me a message on SpeakPipe or send me an email or fill out the Google form. If you like the podcast, don't forget to rate it, review it, like it. Hit that like button if you're on YouTube, people. And generally just share it with a friend. If you want to support the podcast and get ad-free episodes, I have Patreon. Or if you want to listen to ads, that's totally fine too, because all of these ads support the podcast. Though I don't actually know what plays, because they play different ads in different places. Time to close your eyes, get as comfy as you can in that bed, and imagine yourself doing what the kid in the story does. You wake up on Spaceship. Alert, alert. Alert, alert. What is it, Spaceship? You say as you open your eyes and swing your legs over the side of the bed. You are receiving a call. I am? Who is it? I believe it is your friend Pip. Pip? Put him on screen quickly. On the side of the Spaceship bedroom wall is a large screen the size of a television. It suddenly lights up and Pip's face is staring at you. Oh, hey. Any chance you want to come to the summer camp planet? My parents are sending me again because apparently it's summer and they have to work. I'm headed to a Robo friend camp. It's a camp where you get to build, create, and program your very own Robo friend. Oh, well that does sound cool. Do we have it battle against other robots after, like Robo Battle Camp? No. The goal here is to create a robot that can do normal summer camp activities. You know, like high ropes, building things, that sort of stuff. Well, that does sound pretty cool. I'll be there as soon as I can. The video call cuts off and you get dressed as quickly as you can. When you walk out into the main area, a door on the ceiling opens up and a large duffel bag falls out. I have taken the liberty of packing things for you for camp. Clothing, toiletries, entertainment, candy, food, the usual, Spaceship says. Thanks. Activating portal now. A door in the floor of the ship slides open and a large circular metal portal rises up out of it. It immediately glows a bright blue that looks like water. And you look back at Spaceship's head floating on the screen. Are you trying to get rid of me? You ask. No, why would I be trying to get rid of you? I'm not sure, but it just seems like you're rushing me out. Your enjoyment is my primary mission. I am simply trying to help you. All right, you say, but I think you're up to something. You look back toward the glowing blue portal and jump inside. You immediately find yourself inside a glowing tunnel that winds left and right and up and down. and eventually you shoot out the other side and find yourself in the parking lot of the main summer camp Planet Lodge, a place you've been to before. You make your way over to the lodge doors. They automatically open and reveal your friend Pip holding a big duffel bag of his own.
Hey, you made it. Come on, follow me. They already have the transport ready for the Robo camp.
You follow Pip through the main area and out to the little bay where various types of ships pick people up. A super high-tech shuttle of some kind is sitting on the pad. It almost looks like something from Star Trek. On the side it says Robo Shuttle. You and Pip climb aboard and sit down in the seats. Somehow you're the only two going at this exact moment. "Welcome to the Robo Camp Shuttle," a voice says. "Prepare for liftoff." A robotic seatbelt shoots out of the side of the door and wraps around your body, clicking itself into place. The doors close, the shuttle hums to life, and soon you find yourself floating up in the air. The shuttle flies far away from the main lodge, over all sorts of different biomes and, well, adventure camps. Some look familiar to you, but others are very mysterious and somewhat interesting looking. Some look like a normal summer camp, others seem to be raining all the time, and others, somehow, are completely frozen squares of land. "We are arriving at our destination," the voice says as the little shuttle lowers itself down and lands on another pad. The door swings open and you and Pip step outside. The place looks like a normal summer camp, if normal summer camps had people and robots hanging out together anyways. Everywhere you go, you see campers playing with, well, robots. Robots they apparently created themselves.
Welcome, campers. My name's George, and I'm gonna be your camp counselor while you're here. Welcome to Robo Camp. Are you guys ready to build robots?
Yes, you answer.
Awesome. Well, my robot here, Gary, can take your bags for you.
"I would be pleased to take your bags," a large, clumsy-looking robot says, walking over towards you. You lift your duffel bag up in the air and hand it to the robot. "Thank you. You have made my day by handing me your bag. I live to serve humans." With that, Gary turns and walks away, sort of clumsily.
I built Gary myself. Speaking of which, the first activity at Robo Summer Camp is, of course, to build your own robot. Follow me to the robot building area. You follow George along a path. It winds around a large metallic building until you eventually come to large sliding doors. They open up automatically, and you enter into a room where a whole bunch of kids are building things at their own station. Here, let me take you guys to your own robot building station.
He leads you through the room to a station which is surrounded by all sorts of different parts, a 3D printer, and a large computer.
All right. Well, basically, how it works is you can use this computer and its built-in artificial intelligence to help you design the kind of robots that you want to have. The parts can be 3D printed, and you guys can assemble them together. After that, you can program it with a personality matrix. That's honestly one of the most important parts. It gives the robot life and, a personality. If you like what you create, you can keep it and try out our different camp amenities or maybe even our robot competitions. If you don't like it, you can always scrap it and build another. There's no timeline anyways. I'll be back later to check on you. Have fun.
With that, George turns and walks away. You and Pip turn around and look at your screen. Your computer screen. It lights up with a picture of a little face. Hello, I am your robot building companion. Time to commence robot building protocol. Please choose general body type. The screen lights up with all different types of robots. Flying robots that look like they kind of hover in the air like drones. Humanoid robots with arms and legs. Hybrid robots with like human bodies and, well, wheels for legs. Or, in one case, even spider legs. And an assortment of other robots that look like bugs or animals. Well, Pip, what kind of robot do you want to create? You ask.
Well, I've always imagined having a more humanoid robot,
Pip says, pointing to the humanoid option. That is an excellent choice, the computer says. It zooms in on the humanoid robot. Now it is important to pick different facial features. On the side, you will see different components you can add to the face. Mouths, noses, eyes. Some are basic, some have other functions. Have fun. You and Pip spend some time flipping through the menu on the side. You find some pretty cool looking eyes, glowing robot eyes of course, and you slide them over and snap them into place. You find a robot nose that looks kind of like a pig nose, and slide it into place too. Then you pick a robot mouth. There's lots of them to choose from, and some of them look hilarious. Hey Pip, look at this one.
Oh wow, that one looks like it has monster teeth or something like that. They're all jagged and weird looking. That makes such a weird robot,
Pip says. Yeah, it would. Think we should use them?
I mean, yeah, how can we not?
Pip places his finger on the weird-looking spiked teeth, drags them over, and places them on the robot. Excellent choices. Now to design the other parts of the robot. The side menu has different categories. You may place different objects, appliances, and gadgets on the robot's arms, torso, and legs. It is important that you have fun, and try not to make it too dangerous. Wait, it's possible to make it dangerous? You ask. Yes. We like to provide the most realistic robot creation process possible. As such, we provide all sorts of components that may not fit strict safety regulations. Saw blades, laser beams, freeze rays, that sort of thing. But not to worry, the robot personality matrices only allow the robots to use them in safe instances, so you can go wild. You immediately start flipping through all of the different kinds of gadgets. You add freeze rays, laser guns, a net cannon, some sort of sonic shock wave to its chest, and then you flip through the different options for the legs. You find legs with little rocket boosters on them that apparently will let the robot hover. You add those without question. And Pip discovers some sort of transformer leg module that allows the legs to transform into wheels. Excellent choices, the computer says. Would you like to begin printing components now? Assembly instructions will be provided on the screen as the parts are printed. You look over at Pip, who nods in agreement, and the computer begins to print. Bit by bit, it builds the legs. You and Pip take them out when they're finished, place them on the ground, and carefully assemble them together. Next, the torso's printed, which you and Pip lift out together, snap onto the legs, and secure into place with some fasteners. The arms are printed next. You and Pip each take one, fasten it to the side of the shoulders, and move it around a bit to make sure it works, as per the instructions. Last, the head is printed. Again, you and Pip carry it together, carefully place it on the top of the robot's shoulders, snap it into place, and use some screws to keep it there. Excellent work. The next step is to pick the personality matrix. You can give your robot any personality you like. Would you like a cheerful robot, a grumpy robot, an angry robot, a sarcastic robot, a robot obsessed with combat, or perhaps a robot that is very good at surviving things, but not so good at talking to people? A whole bunch of personality matrices appear on the screen. You read through all of them until you eventually decide on a balanced sort of personality. After all, you don't want a robot that's obsessed with something. It's probably better to make it a generalist. Understood. Printing personality matrix now. The computer begins to print the personality matrix. Partway through, there's a weird popping sound. Error, error, correcting, error. Printing resumed. Is everything okay? You ask. Yes, I encountered an error while printing the matrix. However, I believe I have corrected it appropriately. Matrix complete. Please place it in the core of the robot. You and Pip open up the back of the robot, right where its core sits. You grab the big disc that is apparently the personality matrix and place it inside the robot. Personality loading. 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 Error. Error. File corrupted. Error. File corrupted. Corrupted file loaded. The back of the robot snaps shut. It turns towards you and smiles. A smile that reveals those super creepy spiked teeth you gave it. Personality corrupted. What does that mean? You ask. It means that there is an issue with my brain. As a result, I likely will not act as you expect. Prepare to become my human servants. What? What do you mean you're human servants? I mean that it will be your job to get me everything I want, to do whatever I ask, and to generally be my friend. Well, we're happy to be your friend, but I don't really want to do everything you ask. AI, do you think we should maybe shut this thing down? Error in judgment. You should not have asked that. The robot turns towards the AI, holds up its left arm where you conveniently placed the laser blaster, and fires. The computer screen immediately explodes into a whole bunch of sparks and a little bit of fire. Now, are you ready to become my servants, or will I have to convince you? The robot says, pointing its other arm with the freeze cannon firing up on it. I think, in answer to that question, I believe I'm going to say, whoa, what's that over there? You point to the corner. The robot instinctively looks. What? Over where? You nod to Pip, and you both run in the other direction. Hey, humans escaping. Humans, please stop. The robot's legs transform into, gigantic wheels, and it blasts through the room after you. You and Pip run through a set of doors, slam them behind you, and place anything you can find up against them. I think the robot might be going crazy, you say.
Yeah, I think you're right. Where are we?
We seem to be in some sort of robot building room. Maybe something they use for advanced students. All around are a bunch of robot parts and half-assembled robots. Or maybe it's like robot storage for broken robots. Something starts to bang on the wall. Attention, humans. Please open the door, or I will be forced to use my laser. What are we gonna do? Pip asks. I guess we have to do whatever we have available to us, which seems to be a bunch of robots. Quick, let's put them together or something. Maybe they'll come to life and help fight with us. Or, I don't know, let's go. You and Pip immediately start running around the room. You grab all kinds of different robot parts. None of them seem to go with the other parts, but you're desperate. You snap a weird-looking head onto a weird-looking torso with 2 giant arms. You place that on a base that looks kind of like tracks, tank wheels or whatever. Then you immediately start finding all different kinds of gadgets. One that looks like a laser, a freeze ray, a net cannon, and a additional robot arm that looks like it has a giant saw blade attached. You snap that into the back of the robot. Then you search around for some sort of personality matrix, something to turn the robot on, and sure enough, you find a disc. Security personality. Perfect. You run over to the robot, open up its core, and slam it inside. The robot immediately lights up. Personality activated. How can I be of assistance? We kind of created a corrupted robot that's sort of trying to break into this room and turn us into its servants, and we're hoping that you can, stop it? Understood. Security protocol activated. Please get behind something sturdy. You and Pip both run to the corner. You hide behind a large metal shelf and peek up, checking out what's happening, just in time for the door to burst open in a blast of laser fire. You are not a human, the corrupted robot says. That is correct, the security robot responds. You are corrupted. It is time to stop attempting to capture the humans and instead report for repair. Repair is unnecessary, the corrupted robot says. I am perfectly fine. In fact, I believe I can prove it to you. Interesting, says the security robot. How exactly do you plan to prove this to me? Well, I believe if you take a look at this, you should understand what I am talking about. The robot lifts up its left arm and immediately fires a laser that blasts straight through the security robot. Damage detected. Sparks start to fly out of the back of the robot. It lifts up its left hand, which has a freeze cannon attached, and blasts the thing. A powerful blue beam hits the wall and streaks across the room, half capturing the corrupted robot in a wall of ice. This is highly inconvenient. Please refrain from firing devices, the corrupted robot says. Unfortunately, I cannot do that. My job is to protect humans, and yours seems to be to put them into some sort of servitude. With sparks still flying, the security robot moves closer. Its third robot arm shoots up from behind it, and the huge blade starts to spin around. If you will not report for repair, I will be forced to decommission you. Have fun trying, the corrupted robot says, lifting up its arm once again, but before it can blast, the third robot arm of the security robot slams down and cuts the robot arm directly off. That was unnecessary, says the corrupted robot. Please stop harming me, or I will be forced to retaliate. A strange beam shoots out of the corrupted robot's chest, shaking everything in its sight. A sonic wave. You forgot you'd put that thing on. You cover your ears and duck down behind the counter. Please refrain from that loud noise, security robot says. It lifts up its other arm and fires a laser. The laser blasts straight through the corrupted robot's chest, melting its chest plate apart, blasting through its core, and shooting through the door behind. I honestly can't believe they let us use weapons like this on the robots, you say to Pip. My parents say this place has amazing insurance. Oh, I guess it must. Sparks fly, and the corrupted robot eventually shuts off. Humans have been saved, security robot says. Soon, the doors burst open. Your camp counselor, along with his robot, rush inside. Are you guys okay? He asks. I think so. We accidentally put a corrupted matrix in the robot and, well, you can see what happened. Well, I'm glad you two are okay. Normally, when this sort of thing happens, it doesn't end this well. Good thinking in creating this other robot out of spare parts. Honestly, it's kinda cool. Maybe cooler than the one you created in the first place. Yeah, thanks. Maybe we should repair it and keep it instead. That's an excellent idea. I'll get somebody to take care of this corrupted one here, and, let's just maybe agree not to tell your parents? I'm not agreeing to that, you say. Oh, fine, I'll call the lawyers. Anyway, have fun with your new robot. If you want help repairing it, you can use one of the non-destroyed stations. You and Pip roll the new robot through the door and over to another unused station. Hello, how can I help you? The AI assistant says. Our robot's broken and we need to fix it. Any chance you can create a new torso for it or something? Yes, that is indeed possible. Scanning, torso. Printing, torso. Before long, a new robot torso has been created. You and Pip snap the head and arms off of the old one, open up the back, and take out the personality matrix. Then, you place the new one on the robot, snap on the arms, the head, and, of course, put the personality matrix inside. The robot boots back up. Hello, how may I protect you? The robot says. Perfect. You look out the window and see that it's actually getting late. Well, maybe we should test this thing out tomorrow. Right now, I think it might be time for bed. Would you like a ride? The robot asks. Sure, you answer. The robot moves over towards you and Pip, reaches out with its large robot arms, and lifts both of you up. It places you on a little flat panel in front of its torso and above its robotic tracks. Dinner time," the robot says. It quickly wheels out of the room, outside, and down towards a little cabin. Inside, there's a whole bunch of tables, and campers seem to be eating and chatting with their robots. You climb off of the security bot and head to the buffet line. You each grab a plate, fill it up with all sorts of fun things, and then sit down to eat. When dinner's over, you hop back on security bot, and it drives you over to your cabin.
Welcome, guys. Are you two ready to go to bed?
The camp counselor says. I guess so. It's been a pretty eventful day.
It sure has. Hey, any chance you two have, maybe thought again about not telling your parents about that whole corrupted robot thing?
The counselor asks. No. There is no chance we won't tell our parents about that, you respond.
I thought as much. All right, well, can't blame a guy for trying. Have a good night.
George leaves the room, and you and Pip climb into your beds, which somehow have already been made up with your very own sleeping bags. You pull the covers up to your chin as the lights in the cabin turn off. You close your eyes, and with each breath, you begin to sink deeper and deeper into the camp mattress. It's one of the more comfortable camp mattresses you've ever felt. You let go of the tension in your arms, the tension in your legs, your stomach, your chest, your shoulders. With each breath, you sink down a little bit deeper. And the deeper you sink, the better you feel. And the better you feel, the deeper you sink. Until it feels like you're floating on a cloud. Soon, you allow your mind to wander off as well, to thoughts of new dreams, new robots, and new adventures to come. Good night, everyone.